Look at this one. Look at this.
Alright, change of plans today. Instead of doing, the normal surfing or skiing thing, I'm filming for a football game. Now the reason why is because today is my school's homecoming, and I thought it would be such a cool opportunity to be able to film for that. I started filming practices. I really only did one, but the fact that I'm able to film for this today is pretty exciting. So I'll see you at the field, and then hopefully we get some sick shots today. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a bit of change of pace for the videos, but I do think it was much needed. It is cool to add a bit more variety to my videos because, yeah, this is mainly a skiing and surfing channel, and most importantly, I'm a part of the action while doing those. But it is cool to film something like football and not really have to worry about anything besides just getting the perfect shot, the perfect angle, good lighting, anything. It gives me a lot of time and opportunities to work on my filmmaking. This homecoming game was super special for me to film because it is our my last high school homecoming, so that was a very, very bittersweet thing to film, but I had a lot of fun doing it, and a lot of people were there, and it was a really fun game to watch. And a few days after I made, or I filmed for this game, I made a Instagram reel, which was about let's say like 35 to 45 seconds, and this thing got spread like almost around the entire school. I think maybe I'm overhyping myself a little bit, but it had 2,700 views, and most of the people that were in my grade saw it, so it was a cool experience and opportunity for me to get all my other work spread to a lot of other people. So super grateful for that. I couldn't have done it without my camera. I wasn't planning that next sentence. I had no idea what I was going to say, but what I'm trying to get at here is I'm super grateful for that, and I have a lot more variety coming to my videos, so I hope you guys are excited for that. Now, aside from the football, a few days after this, there was a big hurricane swell that was coming up the coast, and it hit Long Island pretty strong. And I mean, like, not like the hurricane didn't actually touch us, but the hurricane pushed some big waves out to us. And when I showed up that morning, I was like, maybe I have a chance of doing this. It's a big day, but my surfing has gotten a lot better. I surfed Hurricane Earl, which was probably the best surf I've ever done, because that was just endless rides, 5 to 6 foot waves. I think I caught a wave that was more than 30 seconds, and it was awesome. Rode down the line, and then I rode it all the way to shore because that was a long ass paddle out that day. And then the day after was pretty big too. So I was like, you know, I'm pretty confident. You know, Fiona, it's a bigger swell, but I think I have a chance. Nope. As soon as I showed up, it looked like 8 foot waves just crashing everywhere. And I've been out in 8 foot waves, but these kind of waves were just very powerful. They were all closing out. Anybody who paddled into it was just eating it after 5 seconds. And the wind was absolutely brutal that day. It was freezing cold for September. That was pretty surprising. And yeah, we've been in blizzards on the mountain, but like when you're at the beach and it's that freezing and the water, like you could just see the wind spraying all the water up off of the waves. It was not the best environment to be warm, I guess. But I looked at it and I was like, you know, maybe. But I decided that day just to film. And I have a really cool clip to show you guys of the big waves during Hurricane Fiona that came crashing down. And then yeah, there's some cool waves. Let me show you guys that.
Calling out the beast, the tiger underneath. I'm starting to believe the world is at my feet. I'm ready for the feast. It's all within my reach. So within my reach. I'm going all the way. I'm going. Yeah, my blood is rebel. I'm going all the way. I'm going to another level. To another level. To another level. If I'm on the loose, running after you. There's nothing you could do. I'll catch you when it's through. Hustle for the juice, 120 proof. I'm blowing up the roof, blowing up the roof. Got nothing left to prove. Come on. I'm going all the way. I'm going. Yeah, my blood is rebel. I'm going all the way. I'm going to another level.
That was fucking crazy.
Let's go another level. Gotta get my hands dirty. To another level. Chain breaker, earth shaker, rainmaker. Yeah, another level. Chain breaker, earth shaker, rainmaker. Yeah, another level. Chain breaker, earth shaker, rainmaker. Yeah, another level. Chain breaker.
All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was such a fun experience being able to film that. The waves were huge. We went back at night. Didn't really catch much because it was getting darker and the waves were kind of dying down. But I did give it a shot the next day, and that did not go great. About 7 minutes, let's say, that I lasted out in the water, which was you know, wasn't bad. I mean, I caught one, ate it right away. I don't know why, it was just so hard popping up that day. And then all of a sudden I was like, okay, it's a smaller day, you know, maybe the biggest wave's gonna be like 5 foot. Nope, a giant 7 to 8 foot wave just comes in and destroys me. So I was like, huh, cool. So I didn't last long that day, but I gave it another shot. No, I didn't give Fiona another shot. I came back a few days later to go for some smaller surfs. And, you know, I had a cool day where I ran into dolphins, got smaller waves, but none of those days were really special to me. And then I finally found a surf where I felt like it was my best one in a while, just because I was just out there and I was like, wow, it's so beautiful out. The waves I'm catching aren't bad at all. I'm getting some nice rides, a bit more practice. So I'm gonna roll that, and I hope you guys enjoy that. All right, that was an awesome session. I'm actually pretty surprised that went that well. I didn't expect it to be so clean and like just so fun in general today, because I barely got any sleep and I was like not psyched to surf today, but ended up going off really well. I'm gonna get my stuff on for school, and then I'll talk to you guys in a little. Okay, super fun. I was actually kind of hoping for surf like that. All right, and I hope you guys enjoyed that, because that was a really fun surf for me. It was smaller, not the most special, but it was definitely a fun experience. You know, it is like when you're filming football or you're filming waves but you're not actually in the water, kind of gets a little like, you know, I want to be a part of the action. You know what I mean? Like you really want to be a part of it, but it's all right, because you get those moments where you can get some really cool footage. You look at it and it just inspires you more to go out there and try to be what you're seeing, if that makes sense. Now, I don't play football, so I don't really think that as much with football. It would be cool to do, but that season's over. And honestly, I just had a ton of fun filming for that and getting to know everybody on the team. When it comes to surfing, I went down there and I was like, it's a little bit above my ability, but in the future, you guys are going to see me in waves like that. But in the meantime, we got smaller days, and actually there was one day about a week later that was almost at height. There were some waves at height, but not all of them, and it was like 5 to 6 majority for the waves, and I had a great time. I caught some really good rides that day, so that was probably my most memorable session since Hurricane Earl. But yeah, I didn't film that at all, which sucks. Well, I asked my dad to film, but he's not really that experienced of a filmer, because when I looked, he filmed most of the sky at one point, but he's getting better. We'll get some footage, out there. So yeah, hopefully in the next video or the one after, depends. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun making that video. There's a lot of different aspects to it, so it did take some time, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.